sounds confused and worried.
What's that the both you have baby?
So tap my oguso all my excuses. Oguso all my excuses. Oh, say to me say what quality.
Yeah.
We need selection problem. Yet we say after the 6 points depends on our 6 out of 6. And you see has one match be for 1 point. So breaking it down one. So auntie
yeah, and say be relegation. Because matches ni na 36. And 38. Teams near saying.
Teams near
18 near 34.
34.
34 so nya worry.
And you 34 you know magic 40. Magic 40 no.
Unya 35 you be ready.
Relegation some na come.
And also
and now I can say has of a relegated club saying
I don't know that saying.
Last but one was a BBC. Say last but two. Cut off no.
But some more game back.
Tama and there in Sometymer no leading also game back home.
Has a game. Against
Lions. Heart of Lions. But Sometymer also a game. Also the lady. So you know, hey, adia ayi FN saying
Baba major headline.
Adia Jemfi akoya o tamale deja yo.
Jemfi ben.
You man no Jemfi.
Alo ko headline.
Hey, second half of a game ni nyina. Tamale ye ne dia. Tamale owned by Jemfi.
Omni at you.
Ja o tisi form was mo magina pa. Na papa.
O say
obo two. Two sat canal to Nedika ko to twere kan o. Na aduana bufu ye.
Sometimes a 3-1 and a 2-1.
Say 2 and 3-1. 3-1. Oh, omo ya pasa man say there.
Aduana that second o.
He said that out to the omunya sem bia kan hom timi nka bibiem.
So top 4 no 3 teams from the bro and a half for regions. Into Atrema Aduana bofo akwa. Na no se fa bofo akwa akire ho kakra. E ko hwe omni
game na
mo draw no boy no.
Assistant referee beating at Babiani. Ghost House officials beg him to continue. Apia Makati denies beating the referee.
Apia Makati na mzo abo referee.
I see you on about winning back.
No, Apia dey on yes.
Say a man a red card say abo referee.
And Apia will not do that.
And Apia say oh no.
And a mistaken identity.
I say me.
Na Makati no Kasa Krodinka. Ono ka beru akobo referee. And there some action no quite.
Enti one day we yin hu ano. I say ono pardon fa ni some referee.
Apia dey na me ni ho dey ba Apia dey.
Na ko fo bebre so asanity say ontimi nyesa Apia dey. Omo so no nim sa dey na ye. Yes say omo mo nim di wo deportivo pa na dey.
No omo na problem be bia prebo
but referee say on the bone ntia man record.
Wan hu no nya hwe record no dey ama no. Ba nya Apia.
Tata masari etimi resend you wutimi troko
nya hwe. O dey nya hwe ba nya Apia.
Tama na assistant referee wo nyantim o.
I said dey no am ye am ma amra bat yellow card di na ye be ba Zach ba ye be ba be kan.
Amra bat no.
Yellow card on the man na nya fair. Oni folding. Onu etwa no nkasa folding na charge won so. E no ko jino say folding za akoma no.
Na referee. Obo do muti mo.
Dabi ba amra bat na anya hwe. On the no da ho. Ono nso ne foul no. Na folding ko enu bi dom dey Apia no.
Tama na saying Brazil no so any doku.
But you see your headline. That's your headline.
After Kotoko successfully implementing the e-ticket and the manual hybrid, you know, e-ticket is in trouble in Accra. House of Folk said to cut their own ticket on Wednesday.
Cut not have a.
I also mukucha. Almost say tina
homa. Ticket and cut you print it. Said to print their own ticket.
Now that's what we try ticket. Say we
cancer. And transliteration.
That one cut no. Cut. Who say cut?
The word behind it this baby. You cut ticket. You print tickets.
That one Wednesday has any medium.
Okay.
Almost see on between ticket. I almost see say kotoko.
Na kotoko dey no mo ye ne saying.
Omo ye ticket for no eton omo dey. Na kotoko dey no.
Aba dey che no mba platform no so.
I trade on the
Saturday I know money platform.
Saturday no we are anopa no.
Do omo ba.
Anopa no. Friday rider. Yeah. And Friday no highway no around highway time no buy. Enti omo ton ye. Na kotoko so ton ne de. and Kotoko yi
figures impressive better than
in terms of attendance in the we say Zakito Kasem no ha but yemwa say attention nyina ko ntokwa no so no omo hwe be affect attendance
le ba papa omo mbam free ne ni ho no o ye omo wiem no omo ne ni ho no nti nipa na hu omo no ye the genuine ones that usually come.
Timer, you
come, but you can't take that out.
Timer.
Because this are not strict.
And the fixture scheduling too was very poor. It was 3 o'clock. Okay, yeah, from 1 o'clock if we are
matches were whole
to 3 o'clock. Premier League game no, we should net what we be 15
minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes.
And the factors no does. One of them here. European fixtures
because of air classic could get any derbies no.
Two omom wiam na anya kwan and at 3 back and forth na ntimi amoma promote match ni and je dozo
okay
bam de hia me omom wiam ba no omom anya
tama I don't know wo dia wa ho de kwagina so na me so
e kan ho
da be me nyi film dia but
na nipa be and am sure say sports authority complimentary no so tey.
Well,
so they almost on beje Jones yes Matisana gate near a bit tight.
Oh yes.
And na account.
Gate ni there for what I hear no na okay. Won't mean say e be full proof. But at least em say minimize leakages no.
Okay.
And I say reduce leakages.
Eh ba for that's it.
Okra came back to hand Kotoko. Tama Okra was at his best yesterday. What? Also she go Papa Yanye.
Okay.
Okoya saying, one more Kotokoda. He came back to hand Kotoko and the numbers of the game not to.
Okay.
Tama Okra Omo Kotokoda.
Wa boda ba ofi bechim ne koye.
Ba ofi Kotoko bechim ba Kotoko. And Okwe no ko bechim no be hand Kotoko.
Ba all kono de no bechim.
But he wa Kotokoda wo.
Okay.
So he came to Kumasu to hand Kotoko.
Me that say. Black.
Jojo.
Yam kwai.
Oh, sir, yeah, fine here.
Oh, nyame adom.
Oh, okay.
Stop na be bisa kwan so.
Bo say den obeba be kan di nte eche mo ani ade eche go obeba
so I'm say and run out we share the best game in Europe this weekend in the Italian Serie A and Renumre when Napoli hosted AC Milan.
Yeah, that game was
a good game.
What a game. Yeah, classic Milan in the first half, then faultless Napoli in the second half.
Is it Italy no?
Italy.
Okay.
And see.
So and you compose you say no. It's all composed that you cover every country. And Obi abet me decide. We go we Italy no. Yeah, no.
And then
argue with you.
I want to better say what.
Won't just say. Papa ye do fan Irechi.
O fan Irechi.
They are bro for friend cheating. Ochiti Baba no.
Na ne kasa fo so da wo dem.
E no ngwa adwuma.
No ne nam bro no so.
No worry.
No ne nam bro so ontimi ko fie.
E dey obego fie.
Na obi be ka che.
Oni ba be ki no so da.
Na obi be ka che ne yire ni say na ukuru ne nam ne na wo so oja no. E dey
obebe fie.
No be twi trotro.
Zach, yeah, go Italy.
No, it was classic.
Yeah.
Milan.
Why game now? You ask yourself what happened to Milan in the second because
yes.
The Milan you see in the first half. Then in the second half, and yes, Milan.
They went off. Ebia, you attribute to the changes are fairness. Rudiger with the Napoli team changing the left back. What they Oliveira Ebesi na name. Or said there was a problem. Kona Sabo Ramani no. We prache. The first game ni. It's not so uniform. Eddie Ostigard Ebeshim. Then Oyi Elma Susufrimu. And he start changes way. Eddie Simeone, another striker Ebamu. They took over the game. What a pressure in the second half. It was all about Napoli in the second half. I drew baby Ukraino. Even with the red card, they still had the best chance. Goalkeeper Mignon make a very good save to save the day for Milan. And teams also I think this weekend there, open game to say the quality, the standard in terms of no one no Milan and Napoli showed us a very good game in the Italian Serie A. I say about so on no. Papa lost after defending very well, but now pressure on one day, and see almost defending ye pa but the quality Inter Milan quality once again showed. Papa lost. Oh, no on the bench. So what you record? It's not on the bench, but the team na Edinkugu that was against Inter Milan. Means when I was actually a classic on Ibiam so too.
Papa.
Okay. One game so a game of two halves. Barca first half no. Just like what we are about the Serie A Milan Napoli game no. Barca are controlling the first half. Why? There's two sides of Real Madrid this season. One with Toni Kroos, one without Toni. With Luka Modric. So about Toni Kroos, they don't need more possession. When they start with Toni Kroos, they average 51% possession. When they start with Luka Modric, they average 70+ possession. That is Real Madrid averaging. And so about Toni Kroos, I'm call with long balls. Ojebona. They locate the pace of Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior. Not Omodia Coleman. But so about Luka Modric, they control the game in middle. And he said, "One boy, the defensive shape of both Barcelona and Real Madrid. Quite no more defending. There were one similar about them. Omunya defending in the back five. So what Cancelo as a number 7. It is Barcelona so more defending. Cancelo comes in, no other slot or right back on no. Then now Arojo are moving in centre back. Until now back 5. This was how Barcelona were defending. Real Madrid airball Moswa. In similar situation, Real Madrid is defending. So Vardy comes in as a right back. Now Cavaya assaulting as centre back. No more in the back 5. So this was consistently how both Real Madrid and Barca were defending. But I think game change at the time for Real Madrid. At the time Luka Modric came in the game. Oba and Omamu control. And when he came in the game, Real Madrid had more possession. They started dominating possession. And the more you are possession, and the creative spaces for Jude Bellingham to have that space now, to punish any opponent. I think the winner no, Bremu offense Romeo. Because baby no only offense near to Mrico, only Jude Bellingham near to Mrica. But again, because a bro say age factor because he was running with Jude Bellingham. But at the point in time, Ojinaye, they allowed Jude Bellingham to go to Bonn by and I said Jude Bellingham and then a free chance to tap in and score. Real Madrid, I think they deserve the win based on the exchanges. Even though Barca were very good in the first half, I think second half Real Madrid issue class. Ancelotti is building something at Real Madrid. I think with time, you know, you move very here. So Premier League already. Arsenal won. I predicted yes of measure bear for me can once on Saturday say any game for them they
I don't know.
We say now based on the Arsenal strength and quality against Sheffield. Now I know say fixture that a bear 4 more goals. And on Saturday I made that prediction yes if who kwa BBA 4 more goals because Arsenal will beat them 4 or more. And then even after resting some players, that team was still good enough. Nketiah at his best, first hat-trick for Arsenal in the Premier League. And it was a classic Arsenal against a struggling Sheffield United team. I think I'm saying in the Premier League era, the only team at this stage more 1 point. Mine twice in 2020, no more Premier League anymore. But same fixtures, number of games, no more 1 point. As at this stage again, more 1 point. And they keep setting records and breaking it themselves. And Sheffield maybe I do the relegation beba. So I'm say the big game was Old Trafford. Now they be I care about the inconsistencies of this English referee and Fontiase. Unum say Michael Oliver na TV are na offer say magic penalty no. Ono na eji offside goal ma Man City against Fulham. Sabo na oba patch say na offside no. What ka sabo no. Na Michael Oliver and answer of Kovacic that record no against Arsenal. And say Michael Oliver was in the VR yesterday calling for that decision now you know. Sadia see.
So technically no. How would you analyze that situation? penalty, no. Because there are schools of thoughts. There are different opinions about it. One say yes, there was clear pulling. Two, the other argument is that ABSC and they refer to Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus. Honestly, he was not going to get to the ball until penalty. But you see, he was fouled, and once he's fouled, you are at the mercy of the referee.
No, me say their inconsistency and the same way now. So pull me, my United and Arsenal, a Holland, okay, ABC, a Gabriel, a so Holland, which chain the ball for me.
So, let's say,
oh yes, say or chain also no chain the ball for me. But
no one be a monsieur or ball for me. Until the fall was too free.
Yes. Gabriel chain it was allowed to go. Gabriel Susadi okay, it was allowed to go. And now I'm say match ben cry. Like who say a yen or more ninya or more dia.
So was it there foul and
no say he opulu no. But how she pull no part. I don't know more comodima Gabriel Susono. Baby I no born am. It is a one member South Africa na. The ball there was say oye yimpa meaning where the young
got to
there's no way born and baby cry born and baby cry only anything to do with that you know that incident so eti say oji we ya na me tia len share then it means that the baby had some much so their inconsistency is the problem because you see so after that penalty incident the game wasn't like a one-sided game.
Yeah.
Because even possession was near 45-55. United were more even attacking a year, but for 1 or 2, you know, next community take a lead, you know. The penalty you both it now, take a lead. Sometimes very difficult to play against them because when they take the lead, you are expected to venture. Boko anymore. You just pay say that more. But to one the picture about two, you know so. That was City's first chance of Munyae. Besenka or the Bano Oshadi. Those were the first chance they had. Unana AAC.
Are you heard that?
A year no. I'll say we are. So to look at this picture, what is wrong with this picture? You could see say Shabia Raffo Gina, Raffo and Gina food in him. In proper defending a Oshe, Medira Made Nebasa in Batuana. Raffo should not be standing where he's standing. Oh no, player near range of player. But where Rashford is standing, Rashford should be tracking back because we play near Kwakobobo no. So this was the first obvious chance they had. Poor decision making on the field of play. We know, meaning how you coach.
Coach the position players on the field.
Coach actually they are park so no we are. Do you blame the coach once again? There be no. Again, say born second goal no share no. From the start of the goal, when the ball na go to Ederson, ball in ball long ball to Foden. The first phase of goal no share ni. Then ball uko anima, Foden pass the ball to the right back Walker. And Walker is passing the ball to Rodri. And Rodri G ball na also a passama Alvarez. And Hana hear me pa no. Alvarez abo long ball ako right on him. Already Darabo came because attack and right to come here. And Omako came. Fernandez is tracking back. The last phase, no, we have the real problem. When now, to look at Fence McTominay. First one here, Fernandez. Baby, I call only said they are born or they ma Bernardo Silva. So the best thing is that you move towards that. Foden was Mr. Foden. Tommy was standing there looking at also Sheboni. Then the pass was given to Bernardo Silva. Go 2-0. Because time now, City just can go. Time now, United skin off no. Add some pressure be about game no to get the equalizer. Then at 2-0, there was no way for United once again. But I think say in all, maybe Eric Ten Hag. I will judge Eric Ten Hag. But I'm the Omogana on board system. And the no ball last season editor secretary no. What United someone no man park no keke. And I'm the third. United play last season with the structure. Admitted issues, 1 or 2 issues in T. Onyanya that players want to play the same structure. And then but Sir Ten Hag there will continue to back him this morning.
Okay.
The board has spoken, the directors have spoken. They will continue to back him. Okay, Rafranik guy. This morning, Metira Rafranik was in interview no making you know. Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, they did not build this winning team just by 1 year, 2 years. They needed time to get an entire 20-man squad that belongs to them. So they needed time to build 20-man squad and yet 8-man squad. And yet 8 asana. They needed time to get 20-man squad that belongs to them, that understand their philosophy. And to Prof. Rafranik Aka as much as that. Say United will need time, give time, coach the time to prepare. And they asked Hag about the style of Ayas, any United star, and he was point blank. The players at Ayas no nyan be no Manchester United. That players now no one Ayas to play in that system. No one no Ayas no.
Okay.
And you be no United.
That's it. Enough time. And I pray now we're eager to come and listen to you. Until Wakasa for about 25 minutes now. We decided to say you bet you wasem. You will be combat and every. You and
I'm on football say Alex Ferguson was asked
in 2009.
I didn't know.
Ombusan said, will there ever be a derby? Because the City a favorite. Not saying not in his lifetime. Said that time 2008, 2009. No, now in Tumingo say City a favorite. So not. I'm
first started a resolution.
Oh, but we are say permanent. And
so not in his lifetime. He's still alive and kicking.
I didn't know.
Say my tears are key to me too, so dear.
And then
I used to tea. I'm a good boy this morning.
Local rivalry, what tension there? Coach Bianum Zutu. When him now Konakulu, so I support Bayo. We do at him. Indeed. So her, what the buyer Ghana ha. Can a Kotokone as good. They ain't starting from even Kotokone Corners. Kotokone Kumapem. The rivalry between the two sides because of baby Omofino. Ayana mostly no to omo my successful that period. And I said the big clubs no. Ya no bezo mo chess small clubs and say omo ho kurunya odi aye na ye kuru. But and they call Manchester ade na esesa. I say hwe na ye ka ho asem pa. Me dey say wonim say I've always thrown my support behind Ten Hag. But say we lose a local derby in a miserable way. I see them amount.
Na miserable.
Na boy o mo boy say the only a year my boy na nye 7 and 8 na Yonana.
Nana dago.
Yonana na ma no Manchester supporters na mfa 7 or 8 around Kofi. There was no contest.
Oza.
Eno boy hwe. There was no contest. The gap between the two teams, Enra, Old Trafford, is so huge. And this is a local derby. Into your coach, Abdul, supporters no be share with Chile. Almost. It is when you what is a Manchester United supporters boo of Ten Hag. And because of match, no opponent or mobile of pa. Zoto. The man your message and say Anka City there Zoto Anka City there the omunima ni dede omoye nti na Manchester for so omuno isi neighbors no omo no but ebasi ekobo park so no bi ahye ne yonko a the be United echom superiority over Manchester City but since 2016 our City are appointed Pep Guardiola Zoto omu ja Manchester United ho na ade a ese Manchester United supporters no eno mo mpanifo ne so mo hwe niye we nye United ene Arsenal enye United ne me see this is a local rivalry me to hwe ade bi since 2016 ebesi enu na match no mo boy no Pep Guardiola ebe so club efense Manchester City Mr. Two were earning 145 points more than Manchester United.
145
points more than Manchester United.
14 and
145 points more than Manchester United. Enyo
what did you divide it matches
yeah. From 2016 to 2023, how many years?
6-7 years.
Yes. So you look at the gap or the amount when it comes to points builder.
6-7 years.
Say about scoring within that same period, Guardiola with Manchester City in the Premier League actually 681 goals. Man United actually 452. The difference is 229 goals. What about the UTD?
Me pa.
About points builder pa. And then like you do. And then Nadia we nyara hosem. This is Manchester United.
Since Pep came in the Premier League, in terms of matches, Manchester Derby, he's leading. United only one win. Since no, he said, we make as a gap bid. Since Pep came in the Premier League,
one of the shocks. I will look at them, you know. Science beach level games every season, you know. Manchester United a better place on the table than Manchester City. Now they say Balotelli be Manchester United 6-1. Supporters go for Ferguson. Almost as one of the off days of club offense of Manchester United. Eventually Manchester will go to trophy and they will compete for title. But to show no born and no one say me can. O can all aspect boomer. It looks like Manchester City United big gap. I know Nazaki to a hard dream say na person can ho asem no.
And the coach knows.
What them is to far phone nya dey. About how many matches in the Premier League?
10.
Onya.
Premier League no.
Aye.
Okay.
Oh, na for Manchester United. You bought 10 games, me boy.
Yeah, about 10.
Mama, the number of goals at Manchester United actually.
Manchester United goals. Man, you are 11 goals.
11 goals.
And number conceded 16.
11 goals, number conceded 16. Okay. When you say Nra and Haaland, as at 10 games, she 11 goals of the season. Until Haaland and Kwa goals are watching is equal to the total number of goals at Manchester United in the Premier League. What's the same way having?
22 goals.
Yeah. Haaland share 11. And Nra goal game no share 11 goals. Can 11 now? The total number of goals at Manchester United in 10 games of Premier League. No. What's the same way in Yaro? And I said maybe in Yaro.
Like it to a cancer. Coach will take time and time or build the team. I also need time to build the team.
No, but was me a fan of Ten Hag no. You too. I know na I am a Milan supporters ni being Timaseno. This is a team last season. So they were in the top 4. Remember? Until the following season there should be improvement. Yes, there should be improvement.
Continuous improvement.
Yes, football there.
According to Taichi Ono.
Yes. Football there.
Taichi Ono.
BBA TVC. And only the only sport I'm very difficult to predict.
Yeah.
But said the AC kwe yan kan okre pa o. Eh possible say Manchester United we see no more detail.
But the season can turn. The corner can turn along.
Football the only sport is difficult to predict. But are you sure say Manchester United we either equal what they did last season and be better than them last season? What they for
say Liverpool ni Tottenham abamunti no.
So all they mention at this stage hard and until na make us
clear say Arsenal na or Chelsea or Beha City. Ye team
they say no tradition Liverpool maba.
Tottenham no and Liverpool seems to show something so per se or compete.
But Manchester can pick up.
Oh, not to waste about that. But say you can under the circumstances.
You want me tape and I want to listen more.
They me best me check. Sanyo manyoma Kenya no. Lakito should tell you say Gabo no is here widen Kanena na Moses from some your noisy neighbors. To say more attic over.
They own your noisy neighbors.
So say
Nipa ba could be changing the fortune.
Manchester is blue.
And in all this, you cannot take Pep Guardiola the influence away.
It's him.
So and somebody was making an argument here. Let me say, as I am now, can a no crew. Take the current Manchester City team. Nafa compare ebia years no more Aguero, or more Tavares, or more Yaya Toure. Individual quality of players. You see said that period no say your boy Aguero di, your boy Tavares di, your boy Yaya Toure di. So these are huge figures. Yeah. Compared to Nadia no. You can city no. Fine, you can say they spend. Ubetimi akande okay buy player there. Price no is determined by
and a lot of time they don't agree. Top quality players are Pep Guardiola are to chain other teams.
Yeah.
All the Premier League clubs. Why now all bar no exceptional to the extent that no be any be.
Manchester kofa Varane. Guardiola is a sort of Vadio se when yes say Dinis Maboni here. So a choice nya wo pesa wo
no Varane street ahead of him.
So what I say. The opposite of the idea.
Casemiro.
No akofa clearly
but they are building a team. So onu say we build there we.
Na Ten Hag akofa Anthony. Na Pep akofa Doku. You see, but what the
bias comparison.
No, but some wingers.
Comparison bias.
But look at Obiado.
City of Pep Guardiola. We in the building every.
Project completion.
Do you understand? There's some Pumano to go better than one.
No, I go for Bishop.
But only difference.
It's here.
So only difference.
Get to say
only difference.
No, I don't.
Guardiola first season now. Guardiola first season now would be 10. United, as I say, it's his first time in the Premier League. New environment. He needs to settle. So he changes with team. Into D10 based on the standard no. Say na ko ache wo City a dey because wasa oba wa anya dey because even at Bayern Munich dominated Bundesliga Champions League semi-finals 2 or 3 times no yes Guardiola standard the Champions League it's Bayern wa anya we then the second season he won the Premier League. It's a massive improvement on his first season. Ten Hag first season third, second season the Ekoi.
But you look at the factors, you.
Oh,
there's factors
that
you can take away from football.
Factors, man.
One,
injuries.
Or the owner never know. You will not ordain by say to improve bottom from the back.
Yes, same improvement. No. It is
then all of a sudden, players now around my boss are born. And United go back to square one to play long balls. How do you?
You can look at factors. Players now come. United started the season with them. Lisandro Martinez was there. Varane was
Kevin De Bruyne,
every player was available. Even United first 4 games. Meba. Bring your line up. United first 4 games.
United.
So now we need majority of players here. Okay, so more players.
Lucio only 2 games.
Your first 4 games.
Lisandro Martinez.
First 5.
After Arsenal,
first 5.
Arsenal.
No, first 5.
Arsenal was our 3rd game.
There will be 4th.
Arsenal.
So
4th game. And so also call. And see, how do you
it's what I'm trying to
consistency?
Asat your 5th game.
4th game.
Well, that's at 4th game, which gives us 12 points. Now United will how many points?
If not, you play a brave here.
6 points.
You better show the enemy.
Out of say 12. And it tells you say problem now.
But to us, I'm so not.
But as at this stage, there is no time for excuse.
E-block or body E-block.
There is no time for excuse.
Why?
About doing E-block.
So why not?
The done almost in as a year on the school. Or you all come and cancel. We all left.
So why not Ten Hag?
Broke.
Why they are over expecting from Ten Hag?
How about to say?
United
Team Gazi matter
Manchester.
No, they come to see Ano.
He was ahead of time.
Ten Hag was ahead of time.
Okay.
Yes, he
People to ask any question.
last season.
Zach,
Last season, extraordinary things.
Yeah, baby, fiend. Oh, the
Ordinary players.
Ejiba boda.
Trust him, sir.
Asem ne tintin ni tie wo nyina na say. Club na fence Manchester United no. So too. Reason why they brought in Ten Hag, they say omo nim say problem with team nim. Omo pe coach I will give them.
We fact it was Serras say it took 1 year for Pep to win his first EPL with City. Say Oba in the second season or winning. So that was within the year.
No, 2 years.
So what time is Akito talking about here? Ten Hag has spent more in 1 year than Pep did with City.
It's not true. City
More as
Pep buy Ano defender million 50 million.
But
This kind of
time on the more time and our resources.
say Ten Hag has spent more in 1 year than Pep did with City in first year. But Pep won the league in his second season. Where is Senga taking United? Okay. In terms of point Nana Dibo can say the signs are not clear in the second year.
no, the signs were very clear in his first year.
But I said there's some retrogression.
Now
the can go human.
Now uduru suhum. Also pese woda. Ade ya chen wato aso. Ade ya chen ye tie ni a afi wa beduru nkoko.
Was Zabeji?
O se bo wachi.
Wasan bi a wa nya nko. Manunko.
Nso
Ye to ye ko enim no. Eti ade ne yaro wosem. I say
Manchester.
Ehwe ni ye, nya sai dia asem beba. Ade we die be ma boada. Ye mu bi yanyi ni say ebi ebeti. But say do point be Emma Leicester City surprising the Premier League world, Premier League. Which can some of the wonders of football. The surprises are normally yen football no. Sadia no should guide us the kind of form at Tottenham Hotspur and how they are going. Not to say they are the omoye favorite to win the Premier League. But whoever be a free banner says our Leicester team no under Claudio Ranieri ebe win Premier League no. When obi an expect ya e say guide here e the kind of form at Tottenham. Enyoma ni bi omo ye ne say Postecoglou ya wa bai bizotu. Managers omunya omo first appearance in the Premier League. He is the first manager in the first season in the Premier League to get 26 points from first 10 games. That same league Guardiola bebo in the first season, Klopp bebo in the first season, Ten Hag bebo in the first season.
Was he a man of time?
Pochettino bebo in the first season. So what did I mention? I say, but Andrew Postecoglou ya wa bai there. In his first 10 games of the season, one massive 26 points. And it looks like and Famana elbow around the Tottenham Hotspur team. The players are playing with a lot of confidence. Confidence now Tottenham players ne dey bobo and untina to see players are last season they were struggling under Antonio Conte. Suddenly are playing like superstars. And on the Biana Meka coach na say who is a good coach? A good coach ni obi a ni team betimi akọ difficulties mu but betimi turn nyoma around. Mediama me fan serious ne say how many teams and a was as so Hurricane as their top scorer, leader of the team, captain of the team, na mi so to be lose no. One for replacement amao. The keen influence on the Tottenham Hotspur team the last 4 or 5 years. You cannot talk about Tottenham ewa brabe Hurricane every home. Postecoglou be Tottenham for aton Hurricane. One okofa na bae, to ankofo bia o. He started season or the Richarlison. Then he turned Song Heung-min into a force number 9 to play the Hurricane position. As a 10 games ayabo in the Premier League. Song Heung-min na onye center forward and he had never been force number 9 no. On only player watching the most goals ever away. 6 goals. Yes. 6 goals away. Say Osha Tottenham Hotspur team now, so injuries were there. But when they play to the advantage, already they are out of the EFL Cup. Omo lose to Fulham on penalties. Omo ni any European competition be able. They are left with only 2 competitions, the FA Cup and then the Premier League. A drew stage here, he can sacrifice the FA Cup because giving even them a Champions League football next season, success the moment. Fanotun change. Player management is to how he's managing the players within the team. Sure. Bema Boda. Tottenham need so many exceptional players, but the coach is bringing the best out in player be a part of Tottenham team. Why not Malansa? When they were the Tottenham team with Malansa. Brendan Johnson Omotono from Nottingham Forest. Look at how he is managing him. It looks like every single player our Tottenham team say do games or winning comfortably or game time. Prepare for the crucial stage of the season. It's not fair to do the crucial stage of the season. No. Now be at na benches. I will need minutes. Then I coach Akotam Naba Stefano Pioli. Enya fair no be trace player bimpra and some another player opportunity. It's look at his player management. And then you cannot talk about the 3 most informed centre backs in the Premier League without talking about Christian Romero. That boy from Wolfsburg. Look at their partnership. They have a very good goalkeeper in Vicario. And he has been one of the best as at 10 games in the Premier League. It's injuries never setting in. Then there is a James Maddison. The press doesn't talk a lot about him because more Manchester United are now more Manchester City. But the contribution to this Tottenham Hotspur team is the reason why Tottenham at the top of the league. Inti Tottenham story no is to any Manchester City, any Liverpool. But they can write a Leicester City.
I hope we also get one day to talk about Aston Villa and India.
Oh, say Villa.
Who said they are the top scorers in the league so far?
Yes.
Omasha, I think 29 goals.
Saturday or Friday. Na me no obi a edi omo.
29 goals.
Na me no obi edi omo komo. Na me no obi edi omo komo say. They don't lack on say Zoto. You grade of players. First grade, second grade, and the third grade of players. But you can push a second grade player into a first grade player. So far, Aston Villa players now. What do you Musa Diaby? Share Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Share Leon Bailey. Boy, I'm from Villarreal, a defender. Pau Torres. Their goalkeeper, a World Cup winner. He was the best goalkeeper at the World Cup. Emiliano Martinez.
Yeah.
Yes. When you look at their players, you might not classify them as first-class players, but they are second-class players and they can compete with first-class players. And a club, it doesn't come with a lot of pressure. This season league, the ama Zakito. And Opena make Manchester as I say there are clubs science no musho no HSA. They will it will be difficult for Manchester United this season. Chelsea as how Pochettino ebetimi winning against size or mobile on the low block. You can say low block any day. Or more city deep. How do you break them down? Entimi ko say Chelsea be competing against 19 teams in the Premier League. Now we expect so many now go on the high line. There are teams to almost survive on low block because of the quality of players. One of them is Brentford. Brentford are the first side in the Premier League for 3 consecutive times. Omasha Chelsea was Stamford Bridge. Shout to us 1, 2, 3. Pochettino should find a way how the best size almost city deep. How more allow a lot of spaces. Inti hebeko yenim ni ahwe.
Father Leagues, quick one. Okay, Michael Usu Saviola Jr. Was it Eric Tahang as some brutal? Zakito should stop insulting us. The Manchester United supporters, but I support the man who has nothing good to offer the club. Zakito should tell us the pattern of the team. Passing from the back, 10. Passing, 10 him beam from the back. And he should be asked. Oh, no, all that.
So, you real La Liga no kakra. There was the El Clasico. Na you real El Clasico no. And they didn't be able Jude Bellingham. When you saw Raspina, Zutu, now about Real Madrid, now about Barcelona, Ubetimi abo against Etafe, Valladolid, Espanyol, Sociedad, Bilbao, any other team in the Spanish La Liga. Ubeshi goes, ube the opesa way. But opesi a true din in the history books of some clubs like you know. Game is all the true din El Clasico. Until all the big players are these clubs on Bomodino. One way or the other, omunyo mu say El Clasico mo. Jude Bellingham, Mizoto Saturday ni 10 game no at my club friends Real Madrid. Na adia ba akopɛ na mpɛsɛ me kan ba coach friends Carlo Ancelotti. It looks like we say your generations. Anka Ancelotti ne generation na twamo. Anka ne Guardiola say ebia me sure say in about 5-6 years time Pep Guardiola so generation be gu. Is o ho jama so o hwe no abo bia na areho. Muse Simoni na nyon de te number ya selection.
Obi o tiri vie so.
Muse Simoni Zagi sini mu team shuna su no bo na fe de Roma team no money su bru omu. There are other coaches there am to adwuma bia e do point bia e be fade bi mu out na bi ma ba no ma ba be rem. But with Carlo Ancelotti there, it looks like onya a top club which is Carlo Ancelotti club. He tries to change something. And they were assistant Real Madrid team no. When you look at the system and also the formation of Real Madrid, it's the opportunity say the Christmas tree system. Or there's all the Christmas tree no. Born again the Christmas tree need two screen as well. So the CCC players in the corner is a Christmas tree. He did this 1 because of Jude Bellingham. 2 because no money player friends say Karim Benzema. Oman to replacement for Karim Benzema. Oman shadeja that position for Kylian Mbappe. Christmas tree said in city. So too. Started with former Eson. Kosura na yeketwa. Club friends say Real Madrid able in the 4-3-2-1 system. Even without a proper center forward. And the Obaka solid Real Madrid attack no Rodrigo. But then and a club friends say Real Madrid. A lot of world-class strikers are passing through this club. No more so the money who any that sober to Rodrigo so nearly do attack. By now Rodrigo na di goals in moment, Jude Bellingham na di goals in moment. And Osha the first goal, I was saying the El Clasico. So too, it tells you how big clubs it changes players or more potential, more mentality. And a Sakoba some more good coaches are. They all yeah Jude Bellingham and we have been all day Kaka. And Dano Galliani, Ekofa Kaka, Edni Fi Sao Paulo Bayana. Mizoto. Ancelotti so there first day we share Kaka. The question was on the radio or Baba Yedewa. And a Galliani catch and say, you have the next Van Basten in your hands. Make sure so be the best player in the game. The Milan Kobo game, was it against Club Brugge? Then Ricosta was a huge figure. Carlo Ancelotti will Ricosta or Rivaldo. Drop home in Atuncho, de Kaka, Nakaka Koshi go. Milan winning one even with 10 man down. And no be no Jude Bellingham no. This is the record that Jude Bellingham is setting the Spanish La Liga. Zoto, Anka La Liga Nanya Liga. And can crowd Rome say boom. Ebia there are some games. 10 consecutive games, Zoto 10 games with 10 goals. The last time a young player out Obedi at the age of 21. Now all call with that record that Jude Bellingham de Mayeno, a 96-97 season. Luis Nazario de Lima. That was the last time a young player before about 10-21 years. What about 10 La Liga games? Watch 10 goals. El Clasico na ye kan ho asem no. Bizoto. Enye matcha young players and also a player akogina ma na akoshe more than 2 goals and akoshe more than a goal. It's in the history of El Clasico. Yen said that players almost multiple goals. Look at the record in the history of El Clasico. Bema boda. Lionel Messi 2007. Before Messi being in 2007, the last time a player in the El Clasico, our multiple goals was way back 1947. Pedro Swaga. Before Pedro Swaga was 1930, Jamien Lascascno. It's El Clasico na se competition and as a fixture no. And your fixture kitwa. But Jude Bellingham say another superstar is born. And they so a difficult so you can easily use 10 games to say he's the best in the game. But I think maybe Jude Bellingham Okono is very, very good.
Good.
Hurricanes also eguso edge in the German Bundesliga. So 12 goals in 9 games. And see what Bayern abakose muda. 12 goals in 9 games. Inti echese Hurricane. Sabre only one league player. He's proven it in the German Bundesliga. But I feel German Bundesliga no more bono. There is one club I'm to Otuo-Acheampong. Club a friend said Bayer Leverkusen. ASM menewo ye pebre near kasa about Alonso. And Debian I feel proud because me kase you players bo don ball band we. No mo be your coaches no mo failure. Aya na ye me ya. Hwe me Guardiola me hwe no as a player. Ko be your coach pa no san ka be hye me. Enti Javi say so obobo na ye hye na with Barcelona. Eti me hye me because adwene na no mo de bobo no so eso mo timi transfer adwene into their players to win games. Another example Yandra Pelo. And a Pelo ne ma Serie B Sampdoria and Okuchom. When is it done? Any time at Real Madrid. Look at what he achieved. Omunyina aso as a omobo within a row, they are called playmakers. Omuna chire how the team should play. Omuna ye bibia opa. So nti mizoto Xabi Alonso story no so yebeka 8 games we winning their twaso in the German Bundesliga. This is the best record that Bayer Leverkusen as a football club since Omunya promotion into the German Bundesliga in 1979. Yewie e the Italian Serie A. Inter Milan mizoto HAS Roma 1-0. But ball no mumi no boy na nya score line no. The only thing Roma be na was just to defend, prevent Inter Milan from scoring. But to Roma pa don be person be so good o man go some go ebi. And Inter X-ray Marcus Thuram is turning into the best signing at this season club will be in the Italian Serie A with 4 goals 5 assists, the most goal contribution to Yanya player B in the Italian Serie A this season. I keep on saying say yes, Roma might not have the best squad in the league, but they don't have bad players. I saw more poorly, especially setting the team up defensively. Which when I saw Mourinho, Roma for no, and then the Casa because the team set up and then how person Roma for no bono. And yet, but Inter Milan show and say, Omo you ready to win the Italian Serie A. So there's Akito Kano, a good first half from AC Milan, a good second half from Napoli. But to football you born in 90 minutes. So Belly did 2-0. Now a big club like Milan, second half, you have 2-2. Even at the time at Napoli, able with 10 men between the two sides. Now Napoli look more likely that the side on better the third goal than club offense AC Milan. I keep on saying this. To Opa, Obediedi, Opa Onyedi. Maybe as a Milan fan, last season the problem was Milan equality. In the Italian Serie A, the league is not financially strong like the English Premier League. It is a club which is spending closer to 120 million euros. It was Syria now. It is said Mizoto Obia spending like 900 million. It was the English Premier League. Milan is spending more than any club in the Italian Serie A. Last year was Milan equality. This year, there's a Milan players in there. Until last year Milan equality. This year Milan players in there. I ain't find a problem no. Look at the changes are purely here in the second half. Because this is a game where we lead it to. You played a Champions League game on Wednesday, Oko France and Akoboy. What do? You close spaces. You have one of the fastest players in the league. No matter how Mizoto, the format they put in the last 3-4 games. Nidin Kwa alone is a threat to any side in the league. Just leave him. Take off defensive duties. Close spaces. Jana Wasroho, Napoli attack wa. Hit long balls. Mane use the pace to punish them. Asa?
Okay. right dibo that's
they say baby I can come there and we are na be season on na akwa ne there ya mpawon pa
oh but is all that saying is all that saying
2 weeks ago 2 or 3 weeks ago na me land first
and is all that second
and is over third
to correct Babo Abasa kwa banetse okay uko baby ani yeah but mam nyu ni share comment na afa me nko hario
yakobi na de yakohunu ya na muzomote no mama nko bi mote no ti yabesre so me this time said de enema eba football mu na efe na edin no so mo hwani nisa me metu Ghana police for so omumbogo
Ose
metu Ghana police for so omumbogo to Ghana league
ade
se di flex yes yo mo stadium no
police vo
police omudi bo police ni ba bi young lady bi oh chese ni see
ade nja
baby any for no say ya jegu ama refi na je
na no fa police on be
oh omu to mezans ba park ne so o se mo yina no mkuta mo garden na be 3 pen kuta bi
ona gani ni bi oh
the bone ni moja tata mbula we ko no de nesene
oh
iti so me yana me mentias yese de bia na me kasa as 3 cents mentias yese efe ni wo mra bia so obi eboni aye kan ne sa na de akodi obi asa na obi akoya sa na de
so we are okay is after the match
abi aye bobo ye shego no a shego no a mo yese o mo rush referee no a
anti about match commissioner no report
oh na so me how ne say me hwe efe we ya BBC a ba ko mo take action 2 omo fa mra nya adwuma 3 omo fa obo se 4 na omo de mra kwa ya adwuma nti mra bi wo ya kire sa na
ebi wa no mo yom nam fofo
sadi me dwunu wa me ntiase nti se sabi gf chairman omo na de bo no a
omo namfo wo mu nti
so na football ne namfo e fadamfo ni yebi
o adamfo a wo de ne nya obi
bazo me se me ko park ne ko prame na wo adamfo nti na wo enjoy
sana tiesa
adabi sadi ni be ja park ne ko
we say anwe ngosi
because esi abran ka na kwesi tamale na kwesi sunyan na besi anti na be no me take action
ngosi we
da be no ngosi we etu je kan say on say omde boy share apia makati enyo ono a but oni di kan ko refi no na guy bi wo mu bench wo wona ko bo refi no to ko e no gina pia chi tate no ma doso no de se fa pia chi na gom na refi na
ada dan abas go no buy no
orane yer ko orane ba no orane yo ba na pia assistant refi no e na pia ko ne nchen
sade no ajigo
ade na boy wajigo eti apia wakati je
na nom say offside na
almost minima de ko no mo pe
the one o hwe dia bona game zo ya keeper no e ba che ball no one has 2 players be
anya no ono
bo ma video
say every the decision of the officials ono go for chin na ba keeper dey for chin na don't decide no go no
o say e basa bon no video na o de
video
na obi ahwebi
ti American say eti ga no won bench wo ye start match ne kwa o rashi ye nye bench no eno ngwa ku o start match commission kwa ku no club t ashkala bisa oh etu ko gina pe make techu no bonus ye no referee to form nya oda form nya no kuta flag ni why say do so na ni so bi no sa to form second one team
nap game ni bebe wie
ya ni ya share sa inji time no the to 8 minutes no
and on has take
no so eno oda form ni ba bi edifo na sa ba koto ni chedi nsuo e ohuru na ni pa mba bo na ka ba na to form
o se ba ko ne ball
o ye ba bi ani go star o ye what match official yo wo bench wo
bo mo ho ne no bi se Ghana ni bi eda form eno mo ba be bo ano
on tip so me yes
anyway
hwe de hwe keep on the chain eba why o fre chain eba it faro go ni faro
bo me review
o de o fre chain eba
na say
o fre chain eba o di to abas to o fre chain
na bo side bi o timi di gina ho
and the players no at least there was a contact there body contact Whether
first of all, we have to look at where the incident occurred. And I don't see any foul.
You don't see a foul.
As I make an answer,
Nagipa no baso bechebwana because
you see Oba was a born. Okay, there was 2 house players who were also jumping for the ball. So until wonder
there was a foul.
I said there was a contact there.
Foul on their goalkeeper.
I said there was a contact there.
What the can't decide to go back? We are Yashi Jama. Yasanya foul against it, baby, and what's a jet Yashi Jama.
Bago with the home team on Tiasio.
What you said?
Me just say home team pa injury time.
Obi ba ko kunto ko ya. Omunza nyi duomu di saladu ye ne sa hwe di ntem di saladu go up to na ye ntiase. Omunza nyi duomu di saladu ye ne sa hwe. Wo de munyi e bola de munyi e di saladu go no onyi on ne sa. Eni mo mu ye no ntiase. Eni mo mu ye Ghana football se wo ntiase. Wo de mu di saladu go no ba me nyi ne hwe. Ko ubeduru mo foul against
it me initial comment nti
what you say
jo ahome
na enti me nyama ahome kakra
and
comment dey can say
David
timi kasa no na hosu
babo mami nti
tama mami fa mfiri ba bia ni ho a FM penifo no se abato na yekoto ye no
sisi dey wi
tama se abato no de compensate clubs na omo fan show mutrim say omo ya ade a omo twasa e betimi di disaster esiga na football mu see first goal na baby ani nya sheti house of folk no say infringement na de ma makati ball if Africa kick no for the life of me who the entire referee na just happen foul no tia house me tell you me just say me who how that should be a foul against house of folk. Say bomb betimi ahwehwe science incident na e dia ba go no then you ask yourself say we say ya one man ko for the kwan say omo be fiase again say referees no either say omo ni madwuma and as omo up to something apia na boy me feel say ayi was terrible on the day
not terrible cause this go a share in wanya there Ayi was your best player.
On the issue on the goal, no, on the day. Okay. And I'm rephrasing here. He was terrible because on the day he was fantastic.
Hey, he was the best player.
No, he was there. Yeah, you are right. On the day he was fantastic, but on the issue, on the.
But Abia Makati the other to obesho.
Oh yes.
Maybe I done there.
But go there. Ayi anya there. Time Africa, you know what be down when you say.
So yeah, war and war on the other side.
About no say we line so. So
that's but we say oh yeah, war towards the right side. And on move to the left.
And upon the pan so direct. Instead say obe parry ball ni say no. Or try say so or chino so I don't know the by the team.
Okay.
The technique was wrong. The technique was wrong. One obejana ni I don't think say so ejana. Two technique was wrong. Even the way an person would be born can we
boss say ABC Man U City no abu dey McTominay na boy okay and Ederson then in Sabako yes okay it's just like this I don't America and yes bia bibia solo on them no Tomini 10 wa and Ederson then in Sabako they mean to me example
Tama.
Me about the road only obi ani o wi ati mo.
Na kotokodi ake ne line red line e be na red line na rokwa na roba. Onye mi hase onye ro mi ewe. Tama. Onye ro red to. Say bia ye ka referees na sema na ye ka ne too much. Tama. Omo cover matches no TV right owners no. Ye sere wo omo aye. Omo why because ye ka say who protect the sanctity and sanity of the na the carbon ten also can be and have been saying it. Tama ebe pim na minim the decision a omo gina so the disallow house go no
omo je offside
against when
menya
so good when you say who be there the farmer born again when you and also so and also so because I get who say I mean just but you see
keeper AP na player I last man be no so incident be no it's one thing here keeper so the player becomes the goalkeeper.
Yeah, there was another baby any Gold Stars player there. Now we tell them here no we are two there was another Gold Stars player there our keeper no keeper no echi and stand back ko da po nim na baby any Gold Stars player will po ni back po nim ankasa and sana there was another back one keeper no ba na nim sa no wa ko so be di na chi enti me person who time and has player na outside that we give it anu ntu there for video no man no why
he no ka so da po no atra line no inside
for the be man no why and say dey nyina ne say normal way mo esi o baabi a na ayeboko na eko ba baabi wo hono mu asese ni say ya tama ye ntin sempa and ya born ye pese ye tin sempa ade ba ko betima boa yen me I want for say ye ntimi fa va ba me stress va amram ye moka na va no improve your game no because
na baabi ava onya na that to see aje penalty eti o
oh tama omo de va ko hweye and omo say omo ne va do cover and
ball ni
so
ball ni
and omo ne va
mo disala do go
me say na two players na one echi o keeper na echi ntia omo ntimi kan offside cry tama fan say va no omo ne va no ko he na say va no ye ka ho asema ye be ka sa an ye va no ne e na ka sa de ne ba ye so ho enti eba ne sa no a eno no sa no
ba ko na da ho ba ko na gina
we class aka ho offside do mo ka kra de
ba de ofri aba ne de no nka ho
ba obi da fo mo problem da fo da ho de ho da ho
so the ball na tran
da bi na tran no da ho na ball no ko na no da
enti time be na ball no
e no on da ho na ball ko na ball
de offside
anye go na ye so go no
so me na de oda ho ne akoy oda ho
ye go na no ball last ball no ojo
na ball
ko chira ye ncha ba
man nche mo so me nche
ball ko ba kakra ho ko ba
ade tire
ade tire off man nche
o release ball
man nche o da to
man pem ball no ase
to no nche mu ni
pem ma ona man
so be any player da ho no ha
be any player dey tip
stop no ase ball stop no
gina ho
eti this incident at this stage keeper na epi be then go sat do ho on the stand on the gina ho ba ku na jira who has
munya
time na ball no over kick ball we no na two players we no ba ku no the ball no say na offside
going
because the baby why offside to keeper na pie be then go side play no abeda na goalkeeper so the last player na original player last player ni no one offside the ball no say
die player
ball man mo ni
man mo mi ade man mo mi man ko ni
afa man ko
bon refi bwana ana de aba
man ko na ko to ko ka red line na dem
so go start player that
ba ko so ni
offside
time be na offside
offside dem mu no
when the goalkeeper is not there because the goalkeeper was not there player no down no is deemed to be the goalkeeper
no problem
and has players too na beat back no down
no ba ko ho biem no we dey do so another baby
se we di kan yo ba ko so na gina ho
obo bona se no mu offside
da bi na se sato wo bo na obi anko ye
mo se mu ye bo ni
ko so na ha etu ha no obo bo we has players on one
as a referee jina
so be ojina so has
Oyerepa
they are not position
so wa ball no
baba oye ene bo aye
man mo bo
and I will run it for na yare omo mu ti radio mu heti o che bebra na o ha
musi keeper na be player at that time keeper no ball ko ball nsan na e ko omo so mo offside no let the place too na ko di hono mo
keeper na so no babo yenko
enti bi me ko de me nti ase
ti o ba o ga jo se ko mo do mo se karnya ya ko mbeku no baba
adai Adam so ayede
and ya agro kwa de bo agro to fom
Adam so ayede
ni to ko na zi irrigation baby edi for na
okoyede o
ye be ye to kwesi so be usubusa so ye dey
na to kwesi dan sen training do ko edo
omo bunu hwe omo bunu bodyguard be say 3 e gina be gina agro to form agro machine to form
Aba kan kire.
agro machine to form agro machine to form no me show
baby
ya ne baby ni for na go no go test na go
so why dey so why dey
o ko tari ba boy anu na kwa bi gadam sin na obetu na obehu so so be
o ye na djuma na I don't know mbe so betwa na
mitimi hu jiso no na kirem
tama
jiso no na kirem
sena
ba mo ko ni nwe na
sena America no nano esiwa brankese the FA has been mute about it
kwesi edu
SIC wo tamale police for na swanko for dem edo mo ko ye esi wo brekum ene esi wo baabi ani
no obi akọ bandu
FA no da so te ho no
obi nko wu ansa
FA no abaye namfosem FA enti nkofo edi so di bone because of about 20
FA chairman ya
bono ye de man na ye
de bo
tama say ye timi bo referee am na hwefo mo
da fom ti timo so sa
assistant referee bo hwefo mo am o yanche
two things a whole video ni what there a bear referees in a report because the GFA cannot act in vacuum. One it was a BB team capture and now referee now in his report there should be a video
tama
and yes how the oak frame baby any for no make is nothing happen
and no report na referee the man center referee no the card ne be man
I have
apia
makatia ono na num wase won de wa
no apia there
no
another player na ball referee no
the player
asem na ehu ana ya fa na rata asa
da fom say team oso sori no wasa tiato
ana ya namfusam a kabadi sam bia ninka efe na ye bibi da daada
eni Abraham kasi nyina eni sirim ya ko bina start ya me kan nyina
de me nyini say ye nokore say Dreams FC ni Mediama game na omo boy no
ai eno so incident wo
un say Mediama for striker no so wa san e fe no so time game ne ye me say 2-1 or say 1-1 no na bono a bo shot na keeper na yi no bo shot na keeper na yi na supporters be started so moto to bo
mobile yes omo si na bo
ton so fa bo na no reply mo stance ni no
oh
yes Ghana Premier League 2023
namfusam
na god na blood
ni panas mo ka chairman say omo kona score line wo ho na kwa mbe so say score line that is the allegation he is making
police for na munya stadium ne
no baby anyoma ekona ya ye din na yete won bizoto baby anyoma ekona ya ye din na yete won na Ghana ha bizoto odo ba meka asem mi anopai me hu car for release no na me drive na me dru say a life o ho na me park na nisu say yan hwi a 2026
ewe go Togo ni Benin
ya be ka chese nko boy qualify with Togo na Benin Ghana because Baba Yara Sports Stadium no as at this stage ebetia abo CAF competition ebetia abo FIFA competition say Cape Coast etwam entimi Accra Sports Stadium the sitting place of the president entimi mobo international competition
eti aka kuma senko babo ye na wi
tama
we degree
degree nene
enti media and asama hia me kase ni say the Ghana Football Association nkakra mo de namfosam ya hwe ya dako oyene
okay until final one we ate no and this waka omu tomate
mesre
kuma se dey ni see aso boys na te na afi ye
me di si wo so
the book tomate radio so the envase mun si obi so ho omu TV ni re omu hwe ti da address omu directly
say how is that no
address them no mu
say the mote ne yes yet ni Sometymer show
o address them diboni na no go jubilee house omu tie GF form tie mu tie ho enti omu nyina hwe enti address the ministry tie kwasi adu ba bia ni ne support abo obi ahwe owo tie yes o ma bu ba
isa ba wanga
ba ya wanga one director's box no onyina say what titi
there be a technical director too and you know bench Palma the NB
on director's box nim
WW on coaches that was the director's box
on bench
omu na nim
on bench until only coaches that on bench o on bench ye ni be bench ni wono any be hotel no bench oti baby wonu obi to no bakon kwase coach opon ni so no a because ni say na damfo no but me ntimi ka say coach opon then I was there intimidation cry
ono jodi ono dey.
Na CEO of the club to one referee sim kwaso moduma e kwa muntimi nye.
Na referee ne FIFA president ko ntro mo mu ni ma.
FIFA president to muti directors.
Mata. Baby obetra de ne enyo asem.
Tama. Has a folk on pick up. 1 point no relegation asem ne ye kan is anu.
34 match unya 1 sa.
Home the 1 point am kro home the 1 point won be ba ho so no. Now you are struggling for relegation o. Yeah, come Manchester.
Na go Jesus or quality player.
Nti what quality for quality ni adwuma. Of course, I don't know there. Me done there. On boy no. Say has boss say cry on kan ya. On be win some of the matches. Some boss say dem me done there. Nti wo mo hwe na mo hwe wasam nka. Because
Zach,
then I can connect.
Yeah, nko em say Harry ni boys bi an book na bia.
Ade o mi na say. Car for na say nga keep coast say no yemu no.
Almost say architect. There are issues with the architectural design. Stadium and the newest stadium. See what your standard so. Champion where Champions League.
Na unim say me to.
And yeah
unim say unim be agina.
But unim keep go stadium.
I'll
be surprised say CAF because say everything about the stadium is fine.
Unim say
minimum asem esi obi.
The start kind of emphasis stadium. One, even that's about even materials. I'm say some of the enyamana
ABC stadium.
Papa. Okay, you say is that
or say the inspection report conducted concluded that several areas in the stadium require an uplift and renovation in accordance with the CAF requirements. Overall indicating that the stadium must be refurbished to fit the modern football stadium requirements and standards. Additionally, the functionality, design, comfort, and the quality of equipment in the stadiums are currently of great concern. As a result, CAF recommends the closure of the stadium for renovations while ensuring the hiring experience companies with a proven track record in construction and renovation of modern football stadiums that can provide adequate technical consultancy, architectural support, and operational guidance to perform the required upgrades in accordance with CAF requirements. In particular, the general refurbishment in the stadium should be based on modern stadiums. Kumasi na yesi na dada no. Eno modern nyema chain Cape Coast Stadium. Okay, what's it? Architectural contemporary design and high quality materials with a clear project plan and specific timelines.
Some of the equipment on the papa.
And go for na Dami Stadium.
Some of the
Anya na anu ya na ezi Cape Coast Stadium.
Enti almost say equipment no. Ebia isa dadwa no ya fa papa na anye. Ebia isa cementa ebia ka cement nke senka.
Omo Fabia Unisem no ma go fa cement.
Ayesa yo ayesa no bo na ba bia wai. Enti sa no ko ba cement na nya papa. So tell me
go back up for no ma gaje.
E don ba na ebia omo hwe dade na ebia dade no
o ma de abu agun bi da.
Omo no bi anza.
Omo nya efedi.
E omo nya sa mistake no. Ntom say keep goes for there. Omo see entum. Ni en design foforo. Ni nyin yiye. Yemfa materials papa emfa nye before it meets standard. Now him the aim pa.
Na qualify.
Unim
say be abet ma ball pa na yem mo Premier League.
Yeah, ball qualify bi o. Unim say today if Mediama or Dreams FC qualify to the semi-final, this one come on Benin and also Togo.
Man, Kumasi qualify.
Kumasi do semi-final, Kumasi qualify.
Na de some be na muzumu kan ni.
They CAF working.
CAF standard no and the baba yara. Everything about all group standard.
Yeah, the Champions League semi-finals intimi was.
World Cup kwan e stadium e bo final. Onye stadium e
go. Born in Ghana the any ade.
It's a night here. Se Mediama.
Accra was in qualify mpo.
And go don confirm match. Oh, you starting here in Madagascar mu
especially no man go.
There be women's qualifiers. And no qualify.
And you want man for mu hwesa adwuma so ne etu omuka.
so and baby e jina nei
pobi ma se ko fese cafe
abi o training do ba dia tu
so eti no adan ayaro ko sempa I think say ha juni ye pa
e dey dreams me dey man nyina kuma se na ozo mo
so
any dreams o mo ba so e beboa
omunya ba bolu
mba be boa pa
omunya ba bolu kuma se
okay
and omo bon ba se mo ko se fara ko se kan okubi cross na ko bono
professor Chumasi about group
when you
ah na on the house
oh that's what mo be am go na nka say the horizon na when you want to see the seriously but the one is stadium
na am so to baby any is
becoming apia the onu adamfo ni apia adamfo apia ka ba ko na aka no mo we ni mayo yes a cap do ma no batum
we ni kwa no
o meza ba
we ni kwa na bo hu no be influence na the Ghana Nigeria yam
yeah
abo hu na you be influence
yeah go no wuram na
yes ufa omo ma qualify for the competition na we show omo stadium use na de be compare ye de
na ye de
ya dumbi no ma do o de na ye de
la livone so omo game go so we omo
abas
so si ano
na numu ya super cup yo mo boy wan hwe Simba ene ya la the stadium na Simba for bobo
ho na we ni two
baby abo na iko no ye da tutu bobo referees
ye de referees
baby abo na iko no ne baby en na no
ye bo no o pese wo sam ya pe football ni na
ya na ye prepare
na ka man fo ntia se no de ko watermelon se ye koto aba GF aba to nipa be 100 and something kwa koto aba na the police ni soja for ko na wo si enyi ni panyina ni
police an ko bi pacho na soja for mbo e mu ni authority to go na e ko fa mba soja for a yanko kami
amo mbobo nse no
enje se football ni nye se ya eye ni ye koto aba sa nyoma we nyina wo
die ngungum supporters of park so anza
eno na make to say die kosi ye na ye di koyi escofo
go campaign manager benu dia infio
abas say ye koto FA president aba na ye suro say ti na ye suro say amanfo be ba ho aba be say difference be no msi ye bo football match na ye bo stadium
ene ma ni panum ko stadium do so ti so amamra nya juma
nya baba yani one of the most indisciplined venue I've seen so far in terms of match koswa na harika sembi
eno graba na okay
mzoto so mo bobo la nipa we na perimeter orum no
bebrebe
omuduru be 200
okay
aden
we baby ani
bo match
baba isakura asasem no
omo baby a entrance bi am ko dasu
obi a abono na za busa na se
ye be start
entrance no bi a dasu room e ko dasu room no ho na Kofi Edu Kofi Edu ho no otena a one squad o be 10 no mu gubi bre aden you see bo hu no we na ma anti mo ni e twa bo hu ni pare na mi na pare mu den ma say you don't know what they are doing there so me no me no and the more you see who you bound to who see no one football support that no dey o see what when you am nko bo no okọ see what at the time
because you do say technical director
you see sometimes we should grow beyond this thing in 2023 o bobola
I don't technical director
na ni pagugu mpacho mo dey na fan senkra edu
timer
edu mpacho mo sporting director edu no o te benjo
onu baby obeso otena
Misi yan kan prente
kwase edu de no
John Moto de okọ Barcelona yam
kan prente kwase sa de na o me no baby ni atwam atwam ya treno 200 years ago ye bo bola na mo tete park no so bre di ansoro no emwa mai ye nyare beat of the game so I think but maybe I'm a student of coach on Boku football they am say has team no so o hwe na o say supporters they look at resource but I watch from team a ye build there obi coach for aba onya abote no hwe team ni there from that point of view the man bonu no oye adwuma
on interviews na
the problem here say goal scoring has been his problem so far guys na omo onom no ball no boy ko ani mo no na goal nche na his problem so so it's not goal scoring I a problem but I think that omunya start no omu hwe goals no there I idea has of folk team no ebe improve it was a very very good result for us folk now they can say their home games no goals special star. If has start scoring, we say you be who the good job a coach in.
I do say those who are about trema coaches, and they are Ten Hag ne has coach no. Aya nyambo trema coach biasa.
Me obia me with man sir.
Okay.
Coach bia visa football no.
Fa final one brother.
So with man no share adwuma no e di mom. Has elbow game and ra. Me so bechem na the supporters na no mo bre jibo messages no. Asema na me catch no mo. You see Ghana supporters say nyabo 1 the bia yakuma just emotional supporters most of them. Most of them are too emotional. Ejuma Kobe ye. A new coach has come. You guys expect say Osati ya na pick it. He's a very good coach. Obo 1-2 game na result mbaya and the young pam. And the young quat.
And ra free sunyaiba. Basa edru be chimne di. Land Cruiser biachi. Na nipa kro o phone so no tim se ntokwa. Nyam tokwa keto. One am son am kujina jana eziko. Oni ni coach. Adam say Lord no sinye coach no. Unu masem ni nyina. Lord we dey make coach no. Ese keeper no person ode ne dan. Na Zico so on reason why he should convince him. Where dey no asem na make. Ono so ode say the ordinance no. O sisana mafoforo aba. And I go to say, I was the same because I'm done 3-3. I don't say, and you're the sabe, they are not to know. On the whole reason. Tidiana, the Aziz Nana Bako.
Aziz Nana Dari.
And Tiam the coach no way name.
Okay.
Coach no way name, Chairman. Just to Ghana coach is a Huna Manu.
Why no almost as well?
No coach, you are the selection. W, they say, Moko any a channel
all over the world. Coaches, report to.
But final decision making is with the coaches.
I said Bako try to convince Bako Asa.
Yeah, Ghana TO for the margin.
Baby, you okay, born now. The born my highlights of the game now.
I count 2 minutes.
A very good 30-35 minutes of dominance. And almost very good dominant, but a son of a very good coach. Be simple. Kotoko team no. Omu 2 center backs no. Any in team and a Sheriff and a Bobo ni na playing from the back. No more control game. So omu there. You are in trouble. And the first 30-35 minutes, Kotoko nya sa dominance no. A very good coach already said there be so baby. Quickly na no sa nensa no. And no call back to 3 back. And no pack 5 in 3-5-2. Already 2 no. Okay, na direct Avonyo. Eko jina ansune Sheriff so that they can pass from
give them the ball.
Already 5 no be crowd on mfimfi ono no. Kai Kotoko wie omonti mo ball ni biu.
Na doctor so anya we.
I didn't see the action from doctor.
Sir, I could you have to keep to what you want to play.
No, sometimes
coach say be have sound there.
No, yeah, and I know Pep ne Ateta.
Ten Hag no, yeah.
Pep ne Ateta. We come
for Ten Hag there.
They me in America. Pep ne Ateta. Pep ye we na Ateta I can tano. But I didn't see that from doctor.
Because I was saying in the first half.
Actually in the first half.
Okay.
Yes, I changed the record 3-5-2 no. Or take it over my foot no. Now for Kotoko team and possess bium. Then it was all over for Kotoko. The United were super in the second half. And we share ball on boy na we see way. Na nkebi mu emotion me apam akwa we ko. Kan ko ombe me apam bo we kwa. But now look at the United. Kobe Mensah so say nzoto. Asema ye kan wa say no.
Like you told you, Opewasam dia no.
Ghana Premier League table. Ghana Premier League table.
Table no.
2023-2024 season. So to Tio. Ghana Premier League table. 2023-2024. Bechem United 12th position. What's my supporters in Kasa? What's my supporters in Kasa? Supporters are said there. So we coach na your man kuyi. No more supporters no. Your man now we na more money je so makasem. We coach na uko coach club Nazi supporters in common to when a new man kuya, then you don't deserve to coach a football club. Mizoto 7 points my hammer 7 games my how many points
21
Bechemo 8 points and then I coach why
very bad
and then why
team said one I want to say at this stage of last year
Edu Bekum Chelsea Edu Heart of Lions Edu Hearts Accra Lions Nations FC so ebeka but what I'm saying is say coach now out of 21 points Mizoto wanya 8
why are they compared to last year why are they
with the materials available I think he should be doing better than the Ehun. And now watching Bechem United team I think they have the materials at least anya require na points here about for Akwamodo Olympics one na maybe Bechem team nyabi where you one sider hardly and no double points home hardly and no double points home so far the way league table of the Ghana Premier League Mizoto yanko the way league table Bechem United 11 4 matches were away only 2 points 4 matches 4-3
second draw away new
4-3 12 from 12 points when you 2 or lose 10 points away and then why they changes on their Bechem
and then the almost from there
so
I said the almost from they've not done anything
what I watch and say one the strategy into the game were key to perfection minim there say Makacho say me because the games some about this season and they are so convinced you game number against Nations FC on say who your coach who your player now who go into a game about with a lot of tension take system and tactics away but some me handle sad there no na mo good resource na mo bo game am Mizoto pressure ni so a ese obo coach na baso nti me kan wa say me te say Dr. Prosper na Togum after that game on Nations FC na wo su me te na see because the players no me bia or yes adani bia no you could see the handwork of a coach football you money 45 minutes
nation standard na wo from
o say
na my hu so I be man brosu because enu a o share another team omo nim system ni omo nim league ni omo so sisan no ma no
omo lusu match homo
ne mo edin
omo nya de na wo kan omo lusu match homo
nation standard no
and I make say
ko yiro ho
omo nya de nyina omo lusu match homo
ba fo ba cho man kan say what can they we
oh say
the man kan say because no
they were super bi abadation
super
dibo ba cho enko
enra game na akotoko ni Bechem boy no Mizoto I am in 10 teams you both football for 90 minutes no mo bo 35 minutes or mo team winning games intense team be out do be winning game pa no do was a game no one will control for like 60 minutes of the 90 minutes bibia team di goal baby won say team na ye but enra kotoko were only good for the first 35 minutes then Bechem United came into the game Bechem na ye come one seven their front line more experienced players okay say kotoko ne Karela me be kan say bi wa ha che say kotoko build up no starting from a no the moment you give their center backs pressure no mark kick will on ball especially Ansu anytime be abobo next sim so kotoko player na ko opponent wo it one ma opposition an advantage so on best start build up against you enra so where or the okra you know ready every game nim Ansu 40 passes. It is maybe a Bechem United go in free by the weakest side of Kotoko defense in recent games on Mabo. At the right side of their defense, maybe more Ansu no more Japan. It is our space now because of poor communication between me and no. And none of Bechem United exploit here. And I'm in tell who said no. How have Venyon then the left boss are born. And you come on with Ghanaian players on here right footed. And look how Bechem United fast to see. It's like something on Mary Hazy. It will train no more about game. And now prosper any substitutions to say do the Nations FC game. I will keep on saying, say, Zoto, your league ni a new baby are there, but there are sizes or master team or more show. Say league no, because say my dear may be a quino. A duana ye be paying. It's other teams almost here ready to compete for league title no. Sa clubs ya more confidence. into Atema ko share Chelsea. Na me share your league table. Even Kotoko in their worst moment, Mr. Two. When is Kotoko the best performing away team in the league? 3 games, which amount 9 points. No Kotoko enya 4 points. Who draw the away league table? Kotoko any in Swateman and then the most points away. Omonya 4-4. Heart of Lions 3. But Obedro the home league table. Surprisingly, Kotoko the 13th of the home league table. It's Kotoko season when a Norman started say Koya Enkoye Maomono. Because of home form yet. And they have won only 1 game at home. From 12 points, Kotoko nya 6. And the doctor should start working on the home games because teams against Kotoko, Babaya Sports Stadium, are starting to look more comfortable.
Okay.
Playing against Asante Kotoko, Babaya Sports Stadium. In Swatemania, some of the only season in Babana Kajo say from their game, I'm sure against Kotoko. No. Any last season, what in Swatemania? Who's the last season? I'm so many most points at home. The Omanya away. Yes. But this season, they are combining the two. They are yet to lose a game at home. Away, as at this stage, I'm picking 4 points. Omoya even closer to the Omonia and the whole of last season.
Away.
Yes. And they have an experienced coach in Mashokunodu. I will name Ghana League, you know. And they said the Omo Municity are almost shared then. On Thursday, and then Swatama Betcher say, Omaya ready.
Omno.
Omnia Santo Kotoko.
How are you?
In Swatre.
Sir. What a game.
On Thursday, and the Beshe. Now Olympics for the Dim Komobu and Chamber, as a na in Pesamaje, the Olympics for say, and Chesombina 60 years or 50 years.
And 7.
If you say he wants Olympics to win the league. To celebrate the MCD 50 or 60 years as a football club.
Okay.
Almost a nation's one.
I'm considering go this year.
I'm not considering go.
Last week,
I say you share almost a year. Mediama, Miloto, and you're far away from chasing in Swaterman at the top of the league. As at 6 games, Mediama was 10 points. Almost 1 outstanding game.
And so Olympics were founded in 1954.
54.
So there'll be 16 next year.
16 next year. Until this, almost some winning league, you know. League should be winning next year.
Yeah. But we winning league 70 and 74.
Yes.
And the FA Cup 75, 83, and 95.
Acquired to the extent they say music no matter to players na yima.
They are fine. Some more partnership.
Yeah, trophy to celebrate omo league winning.
Almost
60 years now. It is to Mediama far away. And advantage by common and say getting outstanding games no. And my me prepare how to face the league.
Okay.
Almost share summer test. Summer test so you one sider. Almost your world cool side. Make sure money has team no. Almost to say Dreams FC.
Summer test na Nuru one.
Yeah, Nuru one. Wa coach team ni.
Good coach.
Almost say so much na park so how more occupy spaces. Your man who say coach here. E wo training grounds no. E wo summer testing no. But Mediama show mo. One thing is say the moment Mediama are defending champions of the Premier League, you know. Oma build the confidence, bro. And they know how to play the league. Yes, indeed. One advantage at the moment.
Confidence.
Has a focus, no. And now me tea coach, no. Na muza kwa na juma no pai.
Has coach, no.
Aye. Suddenly have to do players.
Also players,
juma no pai.
Strike and win.
Strike no so need.
Juma no pai. Pressure na man kasa. Juma no pai. Abrofu no omo pay me bia ye no ebia no.
Okay.
Yes. You too. Just last week, virtually we was chasing the team no kwa the team she go. Okay, the confidence of the whole team. Then the following week, within the week now pressure by management this year, you supporters them omo keka imagine chiro afi do ko boy as quality players. Me maka and the best season am can say. Has the team we is true. So man to me I am fan Chelsea for the league trophy based on almost signings or more yeah. Minim season be ma has best idea. You can't have these players. And so too the best they can do as at this period of the league. Or some survival relegation. No. The coach needs to do something. Get his selection right.
Okay.
League na yabom so young go for be don league. Sometimes you need experienced players. Me anytime I watch their game I mean who Di Maria or Parks you could see the experience in the Ghanaian Premier League. Good game and kobo munya 1-1 but my coach Michael say materials no baby any no. You should do better. You should do better than the Oye.
Okay. Shaise.
The recent games of.
You want me to say about me yenam no be we na dey so abamu a tie ba be sign you off no. Ba ma me fa we hwimu. Kwashi. On say ye ongalicious mawani now promo. Onga na no say empake empe shrimps a na ye ka no. You am say 1 million cedis. 1 million. There's a 10 billion worth of anti-redemption centers in the Oyena Wenia. PGH office Kumasi Ajia Fati wa Tonzo market. Sister Lizzie Asaf market. Ma Mercy Unya Wenia Hona Kobantuma market. Reduce walking or KJTia market. Efiaji wa Alaba market. Brian Swami Jom. Hajia Otafu Jom. Yehu Adom Ewa Ije Jom. Rute Siedu Ejoso market. Marcella Ewa race course Bantuma Kia Boatuma Buakwa market. Efiensi and Carrier market. Ma Jane Konongo. Efiba shop Odunkwao. Francisca Esuma Odunkwao. Retana Nahima shop Obuasi. Dap supermarket Obuasi Tutuka. Royal Amaija Ewo Asante Mampo. Efia Bema Ewa Agrana Antimagiwa Putu. Jaho nyina no. Kone kwe bibi ambacho. Inspiring, connecting and empowering. Once Aka Womenpreneur Pitch 8 2023. 11 September, Ekopim 29th October, and then run and 29th and run. And I want to see the Emirates do Access Bank and see if you're a woman between the ages of 18 and 45. Yes, and now what passion for a great Kwanyamba. And two more baby or Sakacheno. So opportunity about to take your business to the next level. 5th edition of Access Bank Womenpreneur Picture Tongue Competition in draw. Sanity. Enti eno Academia Vista International School. No school Abba with the state of the art educational facilities. Yasha say 3 months and above with do banba. Your God-fearing, hard-working teachers on behalf weekend schools or air conditioning classes. You offer UK educational system, maximum security or Kosoko Banwood Village. Close to Brumo City, where Nefa Kodeko Academia Vista. Number is 053-332-522. 053-332-522. Alas, and to one day womb, am I a real year?
So members of the Kakramami, Ghana Premier League in a dear chino. We revisia, Omuta Sofa Pie, Revis, Omuta VIP. As a revis,
assistant revis,
no more VIP anymore.
There's a VIP before the two born.
Almost sofa papa na minim say na.
Akras was say dum nyina.
Nyina baba yara ehifa aka baby ko yana ne ye.
Baby ani.
Abraham kasi die yi. Onu ko ko muku no. Baby ani die yi. Tie na mitimi hu say before no yana kasa bi koso ana asesai. Ena bi okoja park so na ne ma asesa. Na VIP su die ka VIP abrofo no at 3 cents die kenim say omo ti wo die gentry for.
Abaze dey see.
Wo dey say kwa university kwashi. Ni fiura. Oh, yeah, landlord were free.
Oh, kwashi ewo
de chemso.
Ya be ba koja no, be ba koja. Ya dey see babo wa. And na the only birthday, bo birthday bi o. Ya be be we emre na funu number. Ya dey see. All right.
Oyerepa FM unye, ya de kase ba we amuni, we are singing nebremo. Muntio wano o konsebio. Munya sona muntie.